We're live on Twitch too, but we should be live back on YouTube now, so you should be able to hear me. Let's do, is it live chat that I want or top chat? No, live chat. Live chat. That's what I always want. Okay, live chat. Matt says, I ordered the UDB Switch. Will come in handy. We'll see if it fits the needs. Yes, it's a pretty cool Switch. Is there any chance to set different notifications in smartphone app for triggering alarms? I mean, it is not so nice to have them on the same channel as others. I don't really know what you mean by that. You can set different apps though, for sure. Or different applications or different notifications through the mobile app. Good morning from Texas. Okay, went from summer to winter. We are barely over a week of fall. It's currently 7 Celsius. It's a little colder here. We got a crap ton of snow. So I really need to get a snowblower because I've been I said that last year. I said that the year before, and then I never end up getting them. So yeah. And the reason why you're seeing the top here is all in like purple is because I have this like dark mode thing on. It really does change how my face looks or the camera actually looks. Because once I go into the white mode or whatever, then it's yeah, it's kind of crappy. Albert, good morning. How's it going? Is Cold Z Gamer? Is Cold Z Gamer? I don't know. I'm not Z Gamer though. Z Gamer's from the basement. Him and Cyberdog apparently are in the basement. Ritesh from India, how's it going? Let's see. Greetings from Wyoming. How's it going? Yes, we got quite a lot of snow. Stewart Network Services, good morning. DJ, how's it going? Jason, how's it going? You're not yeah, we met. We had dinner together, Miami. Retiree, how's it going? You got snow in Ottawa. Yeah, I bet. This camera, I think, is a little bit too high. I moved it around. I just finished doing my UDB IoT video. What is this? Well, people are just inviting me to a crap ton of their applications. All right, well, we'll see. I think I must be working with that person tomorrow. Jordan from Alberta. That's one place I haven't been. Somebody asked us to quote a job out there actually not too long ago. Holy moly, how many things do these guys have? Oh, it's now I'm getting invited to UniFi Identity. John, good morning. How's it going? I did see an email come through. I've been on vacation, so let me get back to you on that. I'll try to get back to you on that today. I just saw like you filled out a hires form, but I've been away for a couple weeks, but hello to all my sisters and brothers around the world. Guru from Sweden, Black Jedi, yes, hit the like button. I'm actually coming to Montreal in August, I think it is. I'll have to look. I think it was in August for Vans Warped Tour. I'm actually coming there in January as well to do a job. Good morning from Jay. Good morning from Florida. I will be in Florida over Christmas, so I'll be down there. Error, how's it going from Alberta? From good morning, Richard says from Mexico. There's a lot of people from a lot around the world. New Haven, Gotwire, how's it going? Good morning. And the basement, yes. Malta, that's one place I haven't been. UDB is finally available in Canada. You know what I'm waiting for to be available in Canada? Let me sign out. It doesn't really matter right now. Oops, I don't want Black Friday. I want the entry sensors. You know what? Maybe I should I just put it on bright mode? This is going to hurt your eyes. Watch out. Boop. Oh. Hurts my eyes too. Anyway, I'm waiting for the entry sensor. It says sold out, but I don't know if it ever actually was available in Canada. That's kind of expensive for a door entry sensor because I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna need like 6 or something like that, 6 or 8 of them to cover my windows and my doors on actually the main level. There's no way that people are gonna be able to get through my windows in my basement. They are way too small. Hey Jeff, do you know if I don't know if that's if you're asking me. My name's Cody. I don't know if you're asking Jacob or if you're asking me. Jacob is Stewart Network Services in here though. But do you know off the top of your head if it's possible to import a DHCP? I don't know if you can, to be honest with you. I don't think you can. If you can, I haven't looked at it. UNAS Pro 8 available in Canada. I have a UNAS Pro 8 and I haven't done a video on it yet. I am still currently using my UNAS Pro, my UNAS 2 for all my storage. I ended up selling my UNAS Pro to somebody from the channel who lived relatively close to us, or close to me. Yeah, but the or this I'm definitely waiting for. Let's look at the NAS. Let's see how much that is. It's really not that expensive for an 8-bay NAS with NVMe. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to buy all the hard drives, which is gonna end up costing more than the actual unit itself. I probably should do a video on it eventually. Monty, happy Sunday! And we did a. If you guys haven't seen, we did a live stream. I forget when it was. I think it was on the 26th. Together, so you should be able to find that on my channel, on Monty's channel, on Clay's. It should be there. It's okay, no worries. I did mention Jacob's name in it as well. It's okay. You know what? A lot of people think my name is Mac. I guess from Mactelecom Networks. I get that all the frickin' time. Or they call me Corey. That's another one. The G2 starter kit is great, but if you're wanting to do the integration with Apple Wallet, you have to go with the G3. Where is the starter kit? Door starter kit. Like, what's the price difference? Ooh, that is quite the hike, isn't it? Why is that so much higher? G2 Pro starter kit that provides entry and exit doors, 2 readers. Okay. Starter kit that provides entry for a single door with 2 readers and touch pass. That seems like it's way more expensive. Is it 2 reader pros though that it comes with? That seems very pricey. We are in the Canadian store, mind you. Let's move over to the US store just so I assume most of you are in the US here. $3.99. Oh, it's Black Friday sale. Okay, so it was originally $5.99. Oh, okay. It's the same price. It's the same price. Black Friday sale. Got it. Okay. I would, if you're doing the starter kit, like you could go, well, it's sold out right now, so you're not going to get the Black Friday deal, so you wouldn't get the 200 off, but you're probably going to have to do the regular price. I would go with the G3 just because you have that integration with Apple Wallet, regardless if you use it or not. Yeah, you'd be okay not to use it. Or sorry, then you could have it if you wanted ever. Because it is the Apple tax. Yeah, that's correct. Because on the G2s, it doesn't support Apple Wallet at all. But a feature request for the Access Enterprise is an option to toggle the voltage 20. So they don't have 24 volts in it at all right now. I don't know if they're ever going to come out with a hub that supports 24 volts. But that would be cool if they came out with an option for that, for sure. But ask your questions. What did I just do? I did the UDB Switch video. UDB Switch is a cool switch. I think it has a lot of use cases. I think some people are confused as what it will be used for, but for me, it will be like used if I'm doing residential homes. And typically, if you put a switch in a garage, it's somewhat of a good place because you could always put cameras on the corners of the actual soffit of the garage. You'd probably run a cable to the front door or to the sides of the house. Typically, garages are great. So that's what we would do with the UDB switch. You could do it for kiosks. Really, for me, it's going to be mostly for doing security cameras, pretty much. Oh, my camera just walked out. I got to get a new cable. Okay, we're back. I got to get a new cable, or maybe I need to get an internal. I use an Elgato Cam Link thing. I thought Google Wallet was supported already. I could look quickly. I don't know if. Hold on, you guys can't see this, right? Nope. I thought it was, but I could be totally wrong on that. I thought they were doing it at some point. TouchPass. So TouchPass is compatible. Okay, so TouchPass is compatible with NFC readers certified by Apple and Google. So it looks like you can do. It looks like you can do it. And this is not running any early access. This is for a customer, so it's on just official channel release. CJ, how's it going? Good to see you. Will UniFi come up with an all-in-one door handle that works with access? I think that would be great if they did. I'm not sure if they will, but I really hope they do. That's one thing that's kind of lacking within the access market, and I kind of brought that up before that we need to have a handle that's somewhat wireless with SuperLink or some other technology to compete with like a company called Salto. So Noob Salad on Twitch says the G6 180 I'm waiting on. It says November. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath. Oh, you know what? We could do a poll in. Can I do a poll in Twitch chat or not in Twitch chat? In I think I can. Start a poll. Will the 180 camera release in November? All right. I just started a poll. If you guys, I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is going to be, but yeah, I figured that's what it's going to be. You know what's funny? Like, I don't have it, and I mean, whatever. I could have told you, I guess, if I had it. It's been publicly released, but I don't think any person has it right now who make YouTube videos. So I would assume that this November date is going to switch to either Q4, which will be, you know, December's the last month, the Q4, or it's going to move over to Q1. That would be, I would think it's probably going to be pushed more so towards Q1, which is unfortunate because this is like the one main camera that I'm actually looking forward to. The AI multi-sensor, I mean, it's cool, but but it's not unique. I don't think the 180 is unique either, but it just looks cool. That's why I want it more so. But I could use this one as well in a couple situations for sure. Let's see. I would love a device that I could tie into my legacy hardwired doorbell and Windows sensors. I thought I think they showed something that will work for that eventually coming down the road. Is the UDB Switch good for computer data, not just cameras? Well, I did a video on it. I don't know if you watched it or not, but I was getting a gig through with using the Switch through a wireless uplink. So I think that would be great. Like if you're looking in a retail store and you can't trench a cable to the front kiosk section or where their computers are, cash registers, point of sale, that it's going to be the perfect switch for that. The UNAS 8 Pro versus 4 Pro, 250 watts versus 120 is a big run. Yeah, I don't know. They always do delay it. Yep. Hopefully someday soon they start sticking to the dates. It's kind of an ongoing thing here, and people, yeah, Reddit especially keeps going off about it. There we go. What's the best way for my TV to pull content via Fire Stick so that there's no region blocking? Well, you'd have to route through some sort of VPN. Like what we typically, yeah, you'd have to run, but a lot of these providers, they know now that if you're running through a VPN, so you'd have to find somewhere that doesn't have those IPs in their list that will block it. Today is the last day of November. You are correct. Doesn't Access support third-party NFC? I'm wondering if I could register my car keys. It does support third-party. Yeah, you might be able to do that. Yeah. I feel like the 180 was quite bulky. Oh, shoot. I don't really remember. When I know, obviously, I was at UWC as well, but I was talking to a lot of people. I didn't really get a chance to look at the gear. I did go the night before UWC opened, but they didn't have all the kiosks and stuff going. Jason's Lab, thank you. Yes, I did just hit over 20 million views on YouTube, so that's cool. We're going to stop this poll. Okay. 12. Oh, okay, so only 34 people voted, but that's okay. 12% of people are very optimistic about the release date of this camera. They do still have the doorbell that does just regular stuff, but I think it's been sold out for like a very long time. I don't know what they're gonna do about that, to be honest with you. Who did a good video? I think it was Bogdan who did a good video showing you how to wire up to your doorbell, but everybody's building's going to be different. So it's going to be a little, I should have done that too, because I made a hole in my wall. I drilled down into my basement, but my basement is not finished. And then I ran the cable for my doorbell, my chime, and then the siren, the PoE siren. Ubiquity are making working on Sunday to make it happen. Yeah, I feel like they're not. I've emailed them a few times and I've not gotten nothing, which is okay. I know it's definitely a weekend thing. But what else was I talking about in this? Okay, live stream UDB Switch. UDB Switch is cool. I think it's a really good Switch. Let's see what the price point is in Canada. It's probably fairly expensive. It's probably not even available here yet, or is it? Oh, it is. $429. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of expensive when you're, but at the end of the day, like cabling to your house or cabling to your business is expensive as well. So it's going to be cheaper to throw in a Switch, and then you need switch ports anyway. So I don't think it's that bad, but yeah, our Canadian dollar is just rough, very rough. Yes, it's rough, Chantel. Go to work, would you? Get working. And then actually on top of that, you would have to buy the other power supply to get more wattage. So if you're doing a bunch of cameras, because it only comes with that smaller power supply that only does 35 watt output. If I set up a VPN client, open VPN with NordVPN, and then I put all the TVs on in one object, and then set up a VPN firewall rule, it should still not work. So the problem with NordVPN is most companies like Netflix and stuff like that, they know NordVPN's IP addresses. You might have to buy like a dedicated IP address through Nord to get that to work. Or you could try like a different VPN provider. That's the only thing I could think of. The 180 is not bulky considering it has 2 cameras. Yeah, I kind of forget what it looks like. The only thing I really remember what it looks like is the doorbell light. And the doorbell Pro, which I can't wait to get. I don't know if this is going to even make it till Q4. I hope it does. This would make for a perfect little doorbell. Got your little screen here, but I think this is going to be more for use for access environments. I know most people here are probably going to end up buying it for their actual doorbell. But I think this is going to be like your directory, right? Like that PIN code to unlock. So you're going to want to unlock doors. Unless they come out with some like residential door locks that are wireless. Waiting on FCC approval. I did not hear that. But then again, they don't tell us that stuff. I know like within the Ubiquity Discord, the FCC, like it was broken. The updates and stuff like that, I think it just came back out. Think about what projects I'm working on here. And ask questions, because we'll go over Network 10 too as well. I need to sign out. Do this here. Let me sign out. And then let's go to UI.com. Or support community. Oh, look, there's Monty right there. And there's me, and then I got 2 on here. Got 2 at the top. I've actually done a lot of feature ups. There are some people who get really mad at this. I read through the comments on it. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. For me, I would just kind of skip it and not say anything. But yeah, anyway. So we could go to releases. They did this. I kind of want to look at after actually as well. Chantel's in the chat. She will be going to work soon. Yes, consider a thumbs up. That would be great. What are we at? We're at 97. We're at 100 people and 23 likes. That's only 23% of you. That is math right there. Network 10 is released. We'll go over that in a minute. It's a rolling release, though. I hope the UDB IoT comes out on time so I could consider installing Protect cameras. Well, you can't. The UDB IoT won't work with cameras. It's not PoE out. Right? So here's the I need to really work on my white balance. Anyway, it's powered on right now, but it doesn't have a PoE out cord cable. So if you want to do a camera or something like that, you need the normal device bridge. This is going to be used, and I say it at the end of my video, this is going to be used for like industrial applications. Like if you have a car stamping, machine, you put it there instead of running cables to it. Although it does run on 2.4 gigahertz, you'll still be fine running on that. Those machines don't take a lot of data anyway. Greetings from Connecticut. How are you doing? Mr. Sam, how's it going? Good morning. I didn't realize people could comment on those videos. Yes, they can. Well, here, I'll click on one of mine. For some reason, this is broke. I got to figure out what's going on with my Chrome or update it, or I probably blocked something. But would have loved if mine worked like this. And the issue they may have been having, you needed to be at network 10. And when it released, I don't think network 10 was fully out. I think it was in release channel at that time. Or release candidate, sorry. So yeah, you could go look at those comments. It's fun. It's like reading some YouTube comments. Looking forward to the alarm key fob and hopefully a keypad. Hopefully they would add more options into Alarm Manager. Yes, me too. Like I'm hoping they come out. I think originally, and we've talked about this before, I think originally it kind of showed in their video that it was like the intercom viewer that they were using as like an alarm pad, which I think would actually be pretty cool. It is a small device though. Like if you've used an intercom viewer before, it is pretty tiny. Is it possible to display a voucher code from the hotspot on the display cast or iInk pad? That I don't know. I've never done that before. You may be able to do it. Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. You'd use the UDB for a single camera. Yes, that's exactly it. Yep. Not sure why it is not showing our names. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing the handle. I knew that was you, Frederick, but I don't know why it's doing that. Weird. Mike, how's it going? From Seattle. Yes, it is out now. So we'll go over the release notes. I was thinking that UniFi Network 10.0 was going to be a lot bigger and have like a lot, more changes. They do have a lot of improvements, but it's not like, really cool things. I mean, there are some cool things, but does Alarm Manager send offline messages by default? Does it work across multiple sites? Alarm Manager, we'll have to talk. I'll do a video on Alarm Manager. There's something that's coming out that I've been kind of waiting on, so we'll wait until that point to go in kind of deeper into that question. Just got done installing my first camera setup. Thanks for the channel. No problem. Remote access to view my trailer. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the cameras, they make it really easy. It's like plug and play if you want. Stewart Network Services, Chantel is Jacob. Have I gone? Well, I have it here. I just finished my video on it. It'll probably be released Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. Like this thing's tiny. Look how small it is. You know how big a Wi-Fi wizard is? I don't even know why this is right here. Smaller than the Wi-Fi wizard. You have an SFP. It's smaller than the SFP, or it's not smaller than the SFP, but it's close. Like lengthwise, it works well. I'll tell you what speeds I was getting, and I was getting it off of an E7 that was sitting in this room, but then I was using, for most of my tests, there was an access point that's in my basement that it was connecting to. The max I was getting was about 50 megabits per second. I can't speak about that, Noob Salad. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I wish I could, but just because it was at the conference and it's on public, I can't talk on that, and I don't actually know. I only know what they said about that at the conference. I'm not sure how you were able to. What did Mr. Kenny say? Oh, remote access on trailer. So, well, okay. So if you were putting a camera system on a trailer and you wanted to remote access, you'd have to have something like Starlink or a 5G solution to give it internet. Adding extra IP on interface is great. Finally, replace my Cisco's. Yes. I also had problems with my Alarm Manager. Didn't push any of my alarms. Oh crap. Morning, Mac, not Mac. Good morning. My UDB connected to my XGS with network 10 update and through a concrete wall is giving me 3 point. Holy crap, that's pretty good. My issue right now is my fiber line. I can't. It's working, but I can't get it connected to my UDM for some reason. So I'm gonna have to reset the modem and figure out what's going on. And I haven't really put much time into it. Cody, blink twice if you know if the new G4, G6 doorbells. I have no idea. We were just talking about that a second ago. I don't have it, but yeah. Oh, you know it's Jacob. I've responded. Okay, yeah. Doorbell. Why are you saying doorbell? He is Starlink for now. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it snowed here a lot. Well, I can't show you my cameras right now because I logged out. Okay, let's go through a couple of these updates, I guess. Let's see. Releases. I don't know. Can I change it to dark mode? Is that easier on you guys? Can I show this? Can I show this maybe? Maybe I could just show it. I just don't want to show client things. I don't think no, I'm not logged in. Oh shit. Oop. There we go. I'm going to show it here. So they've kind of redesigned the wizard. Like I'm just on design.ui.com and I'm not actually signed in. Hopefully that S word that I said doesn't get my my video demonetized. We'll find out. But yeah, this is how they changed it. If you remember, they used to have like this whole wizard and it really wasn't that great. So now they have this rack. Am I zoomed in? Oh, okay. So I'm at 100. So you're going to add Wi-Fi. Say we have, 2 E7s, whatever. So now it automatically puts a switch in there for you. You want to add some cameras, say, I don't know, bunch of AI 360s, whatever, bunch of AI turrets. Eventually it should, once we max out that 48 port, I think that it should put another one. There we go. So it put another 48 port. We could add door access. I mean, it's kind of interesting how they do it, but I think within, let me just go here. Let me go new project, try demo. Let's try demo project actually, shall we? Okay. So like they have a, whoops. Who is Chantel talking to? Hold on a sec. I think she's at the, one sec. She's at the door talking to somebody. I got to figure this out. Who the heck is this? Oh, I think it's my neighbor. Anyway, so they have changed quite a bit, like especially at that wizard. They didn't, I mean, the wizard was whatever. So they redesigned the wizard, simplified the streamlined the production. The previous templates have been removed as they rarely matched users' expected needs, which was true. The rack automatically adapts to your setup, adding and removing switches. Device categories in the rack also update. Core devices that are not a part of the rack are now displayed in dedicated list views. But I don't know where to find this right here. 42U rack. Let's see if it's there. See, like if you went to search it, it's not there. But do they automatically just put the rack in? That's what confuses me. Let's get rid of it. Oh, it's because I've added all these. That's why. So let's go here. 42U. Like there's no option for actually adding a rack right now. The only rack that they have is this toolless mini. So I think they need to put in a 48 port for sure, or a 42U. But it is kind of cool. Dark mode is good, but the problem with this extension, it's not that good. The extension kind of sucks. But yeah, they did need these changes here. Let me put in dark mode so you guys don't get blind every time I turn that over. So it's kind of interesting. So add devices that are available or shipping soon. This is just what people's comments are. So if you want to go and try Design Center and you've never used it, this is just a project that they put in there. Then you could throw in some access points. They already have the walls built for you. They cover the doors and all that type stuff. So you could grab an E7 and then you could see what's going on with it. I would love them to come back out with a demo UniFi network application. They used to have it years ago. I think I forget how you actually got it, like demo.ui.com or something like that. I wonder if that's actually a thing. Let me try it. That is not a thing. Oh, that's weird. It just brings me to the main website. But they used to have a demo of the application so that you could try out the actual controller and doing configs and stuff like that. What's the safest way to manage the WAN switches using a separate controller? I would just use whatever, like if you're using a UDM Pro Max, just do it on that. Asked you at UWC about a thermal camera not displaying on the... Yeah, don't we have a meeting? I think, don't we? I'm pretty sure we're set up for a meeting this week, aren't we? Am I? Where the heck am I? What? Isn't I think we do. I don't know, unless it's not you, but I thought we had something on Wednesday morning. Restarting the camera and the viewport didn't work. Works fine in the app and URL. Yeah, so I'm not, like, I don't use a whole lot of third-party cameras at all. So that you may need to have a AI port possibly. Late joining. Good morning from Dallas, Fort Worth. Can't be that cold there. Place the toolless rack and then click the cog. Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't know if that'll work, but let me try it. Ports used. Oh, yes. You are smart. There we go. It's not showing the rack, though. It's just showing the bottom. Is it because I... Oh, that's why. It's because I have dark mode on, that extension on. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so you can switch it. That is good to know. Thank you for that. The demo was the stadium they sponsored. Well, they don't sponsor a stadium. They actually, like, Robert Parra, he owns that basketball team. If you're talking about the, oh God, what are they called again? Memphis Grizzlies. This is also really cool. I like this. I love how you could do 3D mode. Like, how awesome is that? Now what they need some sort of like Wi-Fi validation tool. And I'm not talking about this little key here. They need something like Ekahau, the Sidekick 2, or, oh God, I'm trying to think of the other brands. Hamina, I think it's called. They have like an actual scanning tool and heat map tool. Yep, FedEx forums. Yep. Jim, how's it going? Good to see you. Been a while. Hello from Denmark. I'm so happy things are improving as much as they have. Yes, the IPv6. I don't use IPv6, so somebody mentioned on my comment, or sorry, on my video, like it's 2025. He's another YouTuber, and he's in a Discord that we're all in, but you're not using IPv6. I don't use it. There's no need for me to use it, to be honest with you. Oh God, this makes the web page look so bad. Okay. So the UniFi network application extends the API, improves settings. If you watch my video, I went over some of this stuff. Didn't really go over any of the API stuff. DS Lite over PPPoE. Let's see what else it did. The stats on the port manager. I didn't look at that one. Added remote subnet overlapping. I kind of always thought they had that there, but I guess they didn't. So for a network version to switch from 9 to 10, I just find like there's not a ton in here. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They can't have every version bringing a whole bunch of new things. But they did have a ton of updates and bug fixes. Let me rephrase my last question. How can I access my home UniFi camera content from the internet WAN side? You just use UniFi Protect application. They have, like, on UniFi Protect, you turn on remote access. If you don't want to, because it goes up to their unifi.ui.com. If you don't want to do that, you turn off remote access, then you'd have to VPN into your network to be able to view your cameras. I'm building a new house and want to install a phone system with the G6 entry, a door mini hub, and a couple intercom viewers. But the G6, yeah, so the entry probably, it says December, but who knows if that will actually stick to that, unfortunately. I haven't seen a way to set wall height, unfortunately. Yeah, they used to, did they used to have that? They did, and they did. Where the heck did it go? They used to have wall height. I forget where it went. Like they always had where you could set the scale. Settings. No, from a restored defaults. Yeah, I don't know where it went. Is right at the beginning, if you put a floor plan in now, it asks you what the scale is. So you do it in meters or feet or whatever. But they don't actually ask you the height of the roof, which is kind of important at the same time. I think they just base it off of probably standard ceiling heights. Yes, unless you're dealing with carrier level. Yes, yeah. Like if you're literally working for an ISP, I don't know. I don't see it at all. I don't have any interest. I'm not a sports person, so that doesn't interest me. But it would be really awesome if you threw an event at one of the Grizzlies games. So I did ask them a little while ago to go and do a video at the Grizzlies Stadium. There's a lot of hoops to get through to go and do that, and they actually released a video about the Grizzlies stadium with Daryl DeRosia, who works for the Grizzlies. Let me see if I can pull up the video. Right as I asked them that, they're like, "We're literally going to be releasing the video next week." I'm like, "You got to be kidding me!" That would have been such a cool video. I don't know where it would be. Was it UI Innovations? No, UniFi. I forget. Oops, that's not it. Maybe I should look for mem. Oh, here it is, right here. FedEx Forum. It was a year ago. We're not going to watch it because I don't know how YouTube. Like I'm live on Twitch. We could watch all this stuff on Twitch, but through YouTube I probably can't because I'll get flagged. But I'll throw that in there. It's a cool video. I really wanted to go around and see like everything involved. So this is Daryl here. Some of you may have seen him at the Ubiquity World Conference. He did a keynote at one of them. I forget if it was Chicago or Miami last year about this actual stadium, and it was wicked. So they go over their network room and stuff like that and what they're running. I think it's primarily for their guest Wi-Fi, but I could be wrong. It might be for their internal networks as well. Was the removal, but I don't know who uses it still. Was the removal in here? I didn't even see that. Oh, I totally missed that. I wish I would have mentioned that in my video. I still sometimes use the old, I would use the old UI. And the reason for that is when you go into a network application and it says, you know, you need to, the device is not connected, or I forget what they say. They want you now to do the pinhole, right? To reset it. Well, in the old application or the old UI, you would still be able to set the username and password and then adopt it that way. For some reason, it's not in the new UI, so you have to physically go do it. I guess you could always SSH into the device, and then you could reset it that way. For wall height, closes is under the plan manager. Okay, gotcha. I'll have to look at that after because I'm not actually signed in. I will be using a Windows computer to access the camera content from the WAN side. So if protect option is out, well, that's okay. No, you could just log in through unifi.ui.com. And that's how you view it. Like I could look at hundreds of people's cameras right now just going through unifi.ui.com. I could always do a video. I should probably do like a full UniFi Protect setup video. I talked about it a while ago and I just never got to it. That may come more in the spring because it is raining out right now, or it's starting to snow and I don't want to deal with cameras in the snow. Having issues transferring files from one NAS to another. Mine is on 10 gig and his is at 2.5 and it's about 6 miles away. Both on my multi-gig, but took almost two days. Interesting. Your ISPs could be limiting you as well. Like I would try to do, like some iPerf test across to see what actual network speeds you're getting. And yeah, could be a disk issue too. Once you go to version 10, you will not be able to go backwards. Yep. Which is fine. If I'm not going to be able to use the legacy anymore, I'm going to stop using it. How much latency is added with the bridge switch? Is it going to be noticeable gaming? I mean, if you're going to be gaming, I would probably try to run a cable to it, but I don't think it's going to be crazy. I forget what latency I was getting, and I don't have it plugged in right now. I could plug it in. Hold on. Oh, I won't be. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to show you because I can't unplug my computer to plug it in. But I mean, it's still pretty fast. It depends on where you have it placed compared to where your access points are as well. Like there's a bunch of different factors for that. What else? SOP Wizard updated. Some people were saying don't update this because it was having issues with actually writing to third-party SOPs. UniFi OS 10. Okay, added traffic flows. Cool. The initial release. There was talk. So there's another UniFi Design Center. Bug fixes. Let's just click off of all these and go to talk. I can't even tell when I've clicked off them though. I thought it was like 4.0. Crap. I'm sorry, you guys, your eyes are gonna burn for a second. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. Okay. There you go. Where the heck is... Oh, UniFi Talk. So I'm probably going to do a dedicated video just to this top application, just the update for it. Because they've actually done quite a bit. Smart Attendant holiday schedules, which is good to finally have that. One-click phone adoption, which is cool. Introduced a new updated section. So that's actually... It does look a lot nicer. Interface designer, logic, ability to block anonymous calls, which I need to start doing. I would go on... Did I post it on Facebook? I would show it on my Twitter, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I can't play the song anyway. Somebody keeps calling my business phone line. I love Blink-182, but somebody keeps... and it might be one of my buddies. I have no idea. They keep calling from an anonymous number. They keep calling, and they play a full Blink-182 song on my voicemail at like midnight. Like, what is going on here? I'm not sure if they plan on expanding OnVIF support. Adding stuff like audio would be nice. Can you not get audio if you're using the whatever, the port thingy? The heck is that thing called? Oops. God, it looks so weird with this frickin'... With the AI port, maybe you can't get audio. I don't know. I didn't really test it out. Let's see. The latest network version is good. I could never understand the firewall rules of UniFi. UniFi Zone came in, and now I understand them. Yeah, I mean, the zone-based firewalls have been out quite a while now. That's not really new, but like they have so many different ways to do it, right? You don't even need to. You don't need to use a zone-based firewall. You could use the objects, right? You could just use all objects, and it just writes firewall rules for you. The problem is it won't be consistent. Latency will depend on a lot of factors. Yes, yeah, exactly. What cameras would you suggest for outdoor, G5 Pro or G6 Bullet? Those are probably the easiest ones to mount, to be honest with you. Because, how do we do? No, can we show like outdoor? Outdoor exposed. Like you have all these, the AI turrets, like these all could be outdoor exposed, but they have this cable whip on the end of them, which makes it hard. So you always have to put a back box on them. Whereas with I mean, you could still put a back box on these ones as well, but you don't need to because you just drill a hole and it's just the Ethernet cable going through. You put your end on and then you seal it up. With these though, with the actual cable whip, if you want to drill a hole this big, sure, but most people aren't going to want to put that big of a hole in their brick. So the bullets I find are easier to use, but some people want to use those different bullets or different cameras. Bruce, how's it going? My daughter is building a new home north of Barrie. Question, cloud gateway fiber versus UDMSE. I think they're pretty much on par. I mean, there are some difference. I'd probably just do a cloud gateway fiber, to be honest with you. Remember to mention that Talk doesn't link into UI organizations yet because a few oddities. I didn't know that. I haven't even really worked with UI, with the organizations yet. So I really need to try that. Can I use a Talk phone without any subscriptions, just internal office communications and maybe MS Teams? So MS Teams won't work because they don't have integrations with MS Teams, but you could use it for like extension to extension dialing. They don't even have unlocked and locked phones anymore. That's not a thing. They used to have locked phones, but that's gone, far gone. Thankfully, because I had so many people buying locked phones and not understanding why they needed to have multiple phone lines. Carbon monoxide detectors are being mandated in Ottawa in the new year. Wish the environment, yes. Well, they may come out with a separate one. I'm surprised carbon monoxide detectors aren't mandated, to be honest with you. Oh, you might be able to use SIP. Yeah, you could do it. I haven't set it up. I've never set it up. Just text Chantel quickly. I think it was our neighbor at her door. I don't know, though. Do they support? There is a paging option, like paging through phones. I've never actually set up paging. Like if you're talking about traditional paging with paging speakers and stuff like that, I never have done it. You probably could do it. Oh, that's a good idea. You could probably do it through an ATA connecting to like an analog paging system, and you just use it as an extension when you go to page. G5 bullets are the outdoor warriors. Yes, I do like we put on so many different cameras at this one place that we went to do. It was like one of every different camera. We had LPRs, we had the AI, PTZ. I forget what else we had. Yep, like the stream. If we get to 100, you guys get a video this week. How about that? Yeah, for Wi-Fi Man, you could look up. You could do Wi-Fi Man for desktop for B. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Hi from Gothenburg. I don't even know where that is. Hello, The Last Dragon. I've seen you here all the time. I can't talk about what we saw there. You could watch. I think Bogdan has a recap video. Inside Wire does. I don't know how much he walks around the show floor, but you might be able to see something there. How about 2 videos? There probably will be 2 videos this week, most likely. But if we get to 100, yeah, there will be 2 videos. The one will be, I mean, I could tell you what the videos will be right now. It's going to be this guy, the UDB IoT. And it will probably be UniFi Talk. Sweden, there we go, Sweden, okay. From Italy. A couple places I haven't been, Sweden or Italy. ATA and Bogan device. I can't remember the model is what I've been used for paging. We're doing this plastic surgery place coming up. I'm hoping I got to talk to them to see if I could film it. But the AV people need a tie-in to the phone system because they want to be able to page through the phone system. So they wanted to go with UniFi Talk, but I'm not 100% sure. So we may go grand stream for that one, but I don't know. I'm hoping I could find out. Well, if that solution works for Talk, then I'd do it for sure. Yep. Look at that. Holy crap, that's expensive. $500 Canadian. Interesting. I wish they would have left. They used to have these access points that had, what were those called? The EDUs, I think. Weren't there like some speakers on the EDUs? I remember seeing that Ubiquity has an AC thermostat, or they're planning on. So they did a video years ago that showed a thermostat, but I don't know if that's actually coming true. The thermostat, did the thermostat make it on the page? I don't remember seeing it on the page, but I need to open or close some of these tabs here. I've got too many tabs open. Computer fans are going off. Get rid of that. Fucking hot in here, I tell you what. AC EDU. Yeah, that would have been cool. I hope they expand their line of talk phones. I'm going back to light mode. I can't stand it. I'm sorry. I can't stand the purple colors and stuff like that. There really isn't that much for Black Friday anymore. Oh wait, I'm not on Black Friday. That's why. Well, there still is some stuff. I think you guys have what, until tomorrow to buy some stuff. This is a pretty good deal. I used to use the U6 in Enterprise in wall all the time. Like it was a great device. The Dream Router 7's on sale. What else? Cloud Gateway Max. Like these are all pretty good deals. The AI Dome, that's a good deal. The G5 PTZ, that's a good deal. I know it's a generation behind, but you save $70. I love this camera. Just appeared in the video, that list. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. But then I think they took that video down, I believe. Viking Electronics make a SIP to paging adapters. I just need to figure out what system these AV guys are going with. Can I? Am I not in proper dark mode though? On Google? Chrome. Pretty sure I am. Dark mode by going to customization, customize Chrome on. What shit do I find this? Customize Chrome. Settings. Pretty sure I am. Dark mode. Yeah, I am in dark mode. Yeah, I am in dark mode. But I can't switch it because I can't sign in. And I don't even think the store page goes to dark mode anyway, does it? I think it's only the community pages that do that. Set the page to dark mode. No using browser. I'll figure it out later. I'm still waiting for the intercom viewer to work with the doorbells. Yeah, I don't know why that's not there yet. That should be there. Especially with the releases of the new G6. Will UniFi launch an access reader with IP67 or 65? I know the intercom is IP65, their G3. I'm not too sure. I would think they're going to be coming out with other ones. I'm really looking forward to this year, the retrofit or retro hub. I don't know what these are, but we have a building, the same plastic surgery place. They own the building. I think it's like 4 or 5 floors, but they have existing some older system that this would benefit. I'm going to quote them on recabling the whole thing, and then I'm going to quote them on doing the retrofit hubs. But I need them to come available. Because these were supposed to be out, I think it was in October. I thought that's when they said they would be out. Think about getting the U6 Enterprise in while they're killing it because the name. They want Enterprise only for the high-end stuff. Yeah, I could see that. No dark mode on the store. I don't think there is dark mode on the store. That's what I was saying. Like I'm pretty sure, unless I'm signed in. But even when I'm signed in, it's still like in light mode. Does any of the UniFi doorbell plus UniFi chime allow do not disturb option? I have not seen that. Does anybody know that? If there is, you can set, like you could set schedules. You'd set a schedule to say no chime sound between 11 to 6. Yes. I wish they had changed the name of the device. Yeah, yeah, instead of, pushing it out, but waiting for the intercoms to be able to talk to each other like in a house, like a true intercom system. The intercom. And the intercom viewers, I don't know. I think the intercom viewers can only talk to readers right now. But that would be a cool idea, to be honest with you. I got the G5 PTZ since it's back. It's for my backyard, not much traffic. Great deal for me. Yeah, it's a great camera. I was using it for a very long time, and then I have the G6 now, which I haven't done a video on. I guess I could do a video on it since I've been using it for like 3 months or whenever it came out. Yeah, only on the readers. That's what I thought. Yep. Well, I'm gonna stay on here a couple more minutes on YouTube, but I am gonna be playing some Call of Duty. If you guys watch Twitch, I mean, it's going to be a little bit more relaxed. It's going to be, whoops, sorry, you might have heard me there. This is my Twitch channel. I'm going to play some games today for a little bit. And you guys could still ask me questions and stuff like that, but I will be playing some Call of Duty afterwards. Let me just get out of that channel. G6 PTZ was a bit buggy when it launched. Yeah, it seems better now. Like I haven't had any issues with it, but I really like the integrations with Alarm Manager. When you spot something with another camera, the PTZ zooms right to it. It's good. I think it's really good. I'm trying to think what's coming up. So coming up for me, I am going away for 2 weeks in December. Hopefully that's going to be the last of the traveling for a little bit. I guess it's not, because Montreal's in January as well. Anyway, so one of the weeks that I'm away, it's going to be like a video. It will be filmed. It's for a house. So that's going to be filmed. Then in December, like middle December over Christmas, I'm going to, where am I going? I'm going to Davenport in Florida just for vacation. And then beginning of January, we're doing a house job in Montreal for another YouTuber, and that will be filmed as well. Then I may be going to Panama for a job, but I don't know 100% if I want to do that. I'm not too sure yet. Can I use iPhone as an NFC card? I haven't got that to work before. I don't think you can yet. Will there be a new addition to a cloud gateway rack mount? The Dream Machine are kind of old right now. I don't know about that. Keep a lookout on that. I have played Helldivers 2. I didn't really get too into it. I have it for my PS5, but I just never really played it too much. I found one of the old video UniFi Connect announcements enterprise thing. It was the thermos. Yes, yep. But we never saw that because they actually showed off like pot lights and things of that nature as well, which would have been real cool. And I think Ubiquiti actually used to have, did they not have like light dimmers? I think they did. God, she could expand on that. I said, who came to our door? She said, our neighbor. Why was he here? What was he doing? The poor kid hasn't shoveled his driveway. He keeps just driving his car up the end of it where the snowplow keeps going. He's going to get stuck, I swear. Does anybody have experience with the UDB Pro? I want to connect 2 buildings. I think they only do, what is meters? Meters to feet. I think it was 500. Oh, okay. So you should be able to get that. UDB. Clay from DPC Technology, he did a video on these, and I think he pushed it across the lake. Oh, you could go up to 5 kilometers. Wow. Let me see. I would look at Clay's channel. Oh, here, I'll try to find it. I had a couple of them. I think, Jacob, I don't know if you're still in here, if you use them at all. But I did give mine away. What were these called again? Oh, what are they? Device Bridge Pro, UDB Pro. Okay. So Clay has a video here pushing the new unified device limits. So let's just share that if you want to look at this video. There you go. AI, all the things. Yes. Yeah. UI, UniFi LED. Yep. They show light dimmers too on the video. Hello to Chantel and Cody from Jamaica. We love you guys down here. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We love Jamaica. Hopefully everything's good down there. We will most likely be back, even though I said I'm not going to be traveling next year. We'll most likely be back there next year. I would assume. Stole the other cap. I just get Sonos for light switches. Well, I like you. I want to unify all the things. I want a Ubiquiti computer. No, I'm joking. I don't need it that far. They had office lights and switches back in the day. Okay, cool. Next week I will attempt a UniFi setup. Oh, you'll be fine with it. You'll be fine with it. It's you could go very advanced or you could go very like plug and play as well. PO lamps and light switches. That'd be kind of cool. The UDB should be fine for that. It's just pointing. I don't know. Do these make a beeping sound? I think they do. I don't know. I was watching oh gosh, I forget his name. I forget this guy's name. Let me just go find him. What was his name? He was doing something. I don't know. Maybe it was on that. Where the heck is he? Ethernet Blueprint. I don't know if he was. Let me see his videos. I don't. Oh, it was an, whoops. I didn't want to play his voice. I don't know if he was using the. Oh, these are nano wireless step by step. So those were doing a beeping sound when he was needed to adjust it more. So those aren't the UDB. I don't know if the UDBs do that. I need to get a couple more. I got them on a 2-mile lake. Okay, so yeah, so they work fine then. I've seen a car teetering on a snowplow mountain before. Oh wow. I don't speak this language, but I think I could translate it, right? Where's the translate? Oh my god, my eyes. Oh, here we go. Can you tell me how to combine UniFi identity with 2FA for remote workers? The Identity Enterprise, you can do it with Identity Enterprise, but that's a paid for version. You have to pay for that. I don't know about in the EU. You might not have to pay for it, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Thanks for the info. No problem. Seems like they really need direct line of sight. They do, yes. Oh, he did it. He did it 2 times. No beeping that I'm aware of. Okay. Because I know, like, if you use the old the building to building bridges, they have that light on it, which kind of helps. I pulled a UDR out of the store the other day. 4 major version jumps later. Yes, it's kind of insane. Those bridges have indicator lights on the back that show signal strength. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would really like to do some more point-to-point stuff, to be honest with you. We just don't have anybody who needs it, really. Why would people like a NAS with computer capabilities instead of buying a good dumb NAS and then add a mini network PC? I don't know. People like, so the UniFi NASs, they are like pretty much strictly for data storage, which is great. I mean, that's all you need. But some people like all-in-one. So you could do virtual machines. You could do, what's that thing called? You could do Plex and all that type of stuff. I don't use any of that. So UNAS is perfect for me. The beeping is from the UISP app. Okay, gotcha. G5 Pro and G6 Bullet cost the same now. What would you suggest? Well, the G6 Pro, let me look at that. Well, it probably has 4K too, doesn't it? Bullet. Well, there's a G6 Pro Bullet. So that's 4K. The G5, well, we could do compare, can't we? Oops, let's go back. And then we're going to want to compare it to that. Then we do unique specs only. So obviously the dimensions are different. The G6 Bullet has better IR range, but if you use an enhancer on the G5 Pro, you can get more. It doesn't have optical zoom, so if you want something like that, but it does have facial recognition, license plate recognition. The depth is more, the vertical's less, the height is the same. Higher weather rating. I would probably say just go with the G6 Bullet for sure. And the reason the G5 Pro is on sale is just because of Black Friday. That will go back up. Too many people think a NAS has to do everything when a primary just needs to be storage. Yes, exactly. I agree. But I am going to get off of YouTube for now. I am on Twitch, or will be on Twitch playing some games. So if you want to, whoops, that is not my Twitch channel. Hold on a second. That was a YouTube video. If you want to continue the talk, and I mean, it could be about tech, it could be about whatever. I will be, excuse me. I'm still getting over a cold. I will be doing another live stream this week. It will probably be on Sunday, in a week from now. You'll notice there'll be 2 videos that come out probably this week, the IoT and probably UniFi Talk. There might be more than that, but I'm gonna probably just try to do 2 videos a week and 1 live stream. Unless something really cool comes out, then I'll push that to 3 videos. But everybody, thank you for coming by. And if you want to continue watching, like I said, I'll be on Twitch. But YouTube stream, take care. I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day, and